we'll start with the consent agenda items. If I can have a motion.
Make a motion to accept those.
We have a motion from Travis. Do I hear a second?
Second.
Second from Pat. Okay, any discussion? All those in favor? Okay, 6-0. Okay, is there anyone in the crowd that would like to speak on any items on the agenda or any other topic? Hearing none, we'll move on. We'll go to old business, and this will be Nikki with the Neola.
Yes, I'm asking for approval tonight of this group of Neola policies. This is their second reading.
Do I have a motion?
So moved.
Okay, Mary Lynn made the motion. Do I have a second?
Second.
Kurt makes the second. Any discussion? All those in favor? 6-0. Okay. The second thing we'll go to is programs, and Carrie has a presentation.
Yes, I'm asking for course approval for Jennings County High School for the 2026-2027 school year that were shared with you. These will help with the addition to the new diploma. It gives us a little more flexibility and some options for the students to take some other classes.
Okay. All right. Do I have a motion?
So moved.
Okay. Pat made the motion. Do I have a second? Second by Travis. Any discussion? All those in favor? Okay. Opposed? 6-0. Okay. We'll drop down to property, and Philip has a presentation.
Yes, this is just an inform. The roofing project for Sand Creek, we've been doing roofing ever since I came here, you know, and this year we're doing the second set of Sand Creek. We did A, this is section B. 9 contractors attended the pre-bid, 6 of them returned bids. Royalty Roofing was the lowest bidder at $300,398, and I will bring that back for approval in the January meeting. Just wanted to inform you. So.
Thank you. And the next on the item is under new business. We have some programs, and Nikki will present this.
Yes, so Southeastern Career Center, I have an update. We're a member of the Southeastern Career Center. And in January, I'm going to be bringing back to you an updated operating agreement. Madison Consolidated Schools has asked to rejoin that cooperative. The benefit to us of allowing another member to join is that it would keep our enrollment tuition costs stable by keeping enrollment stable there. And it would also give funding for some facility needs in that aging building for some updates. They have a buyback amount of almost $600,000, and so those funds will be put to use to support some of those projects. So I'll bring that back and ask for approval in January.
Thank you. Okay. And the second item is the McKinney-Vento grant, and Todd?
Yep. So we applied for the fiscal year 26 McKinney-Vento grant, and were awarded $21,232.50 to help remove barriers for students who are experiencing homelessness to attend school. So this grant will be used to help with our pre-K tuition, clothing, supplies, and transportation for students who qualify through McKinney-Vento. So asking for permission or asking for approval to accept the McKinney-Vento grant.
Okay. Do I have a motion? Motion. Okay. Motion by Chelsea. Do I hear a second?
Second.
Second by Pat. Any discussion?
I just want to say that's awesome. We got that grant and we can do that for those kids.
All right. All those in favor? Any opposed? Motion carried. Okay, we'll drop down to professional staff and Lisa.
I have one recommendation making, please, for Nicole Buning to be approved, Jennings County High School Guidance Counselor, to have 5 additional days redistributed to her calendar.
So moved.
Second.
Okay. Do I hear any discussion? Okay. All those in, Travis, sorry. All those in favor? Any opposed? 6-0. Okay, and permission slips?
Permission to fill, yes. Asking for permission to fill positions prior to the next board meeting. With us being one semester moving into the other winter break, we want to make sure we don't have any gaps in classroom coverage. So asking for that permission to fill positions.
Okay, do I hear a motion?
So moved.
Okay, Travis, do I hear a second?
Second.
Second by Mary Lynn. Any discussion? All those in favor? Any opposed? 6-0. Okay, and now we'll move on to the Title I, non-public services. Carrie?
Yes, I'm asking for approval for St. Mary's tutors. This is part of our Title I non-public services. And the following tutors are Gretchen Hughes, Lindsay Morris, Angie Kelly, Sandy Kirshner, Jennifer Sanders, Abigail Erdl, and Abby Capes.
Okay, do I hear a motion?
So moved.
I have a motion from Kurt. Do I have a second? Second from Pat. Any discussion? All those in favor? Any opposed? Motion carries. The next, we'll go to support staff, and Lisa has some recommendations.
Yes, please, asking for approval for the following recommendations. Gavin Bateman, Jennings County High School volunteer boys wrestling coach. Nathan Capps, Jennings County Middle School assistant boys basketball coach. Brisa Cone, Jennings County High School volunteer girls wrestling coach. Madeline Correa, third grade volunteer girls basketball coach. Billy Fusion, Jennings County Middle School second shift custodian. Shelby Grimes, third grade volunteer girls basketball coach. Harry Hall, Graham Creek Elementary custodian. Amy Henderson, Jennings County School Corporation transportation administrative assistant. And Sarah Robbins, Brush Creek Elementary custodian.
Okay, do I hear a motion? Motion by Mary Lynn. Do I have a second?
Second.
Second by Kurt. Any discussion? All those in favor? Any opposed? Motion carries 6-0. And now we'll move on to finances with Philip.
Yes, we have an entire sheet of donations because of the great people of this county. And I will try my best not to mess any of these up. All right, so I'm asking the board for approval of the following donations. Brush Creek Elementary, anonymous $500 for student activities and snacks. Backwoods Sister Boutique, $260 for student activities 6th grade. Chick-fil-A, $135.38 for student activities. Zenas Baptist Church, $100 for extra student clothing in the nurse's office. At Hayden, we've got anonymous $100 for student activities. Barley Construction, $500 for use for the 6th grade field trip. At Graham Creek, Tea Creek Baptist Church, $200 for student needs. Corporation-wide Hope Food Program, Graham Presbyterian Church, $550. Jennings County High School Girls Basketball Duck Race, $1,000. Stephen Malone, $40. And Marcia Thompson Faithful Friends Book Club, $300. Scipio Geneva Fire and Rescue, 60 coloring posters. And Stephanie Sitz and the Jennings County community members, 304 complete meals donated for students. At the high school, Donald Jr. and Deborah Chalet, $50 for the Kindness Closet at the high school. Diana Kent, 3 bags of groceries for the Panther Pantry. Graham Creek Presbyterian Church, $550 for the high school Panther Pantry. The high school athletics, girls basketball duck race, $500 for the junior class of 2027. Los Chalupas Restaurant, $660.65 for the high school PBIS. And
Pause there.
yep, pause there.
Okay, do I have a motion to accept these donations?
So moved.
Okay, Travis made the motion. Do I have a second?
Second.
Second by Kurt. Any discussion? All those in favor? Any opposed? 6-0.
I have another high school donation, Marilyn Wickham, $1,000 for the Panther Pantry.
Do I have a motion for us to accept that donation?
So moved.
Okay, Pat made the motion. Do I have a second?
Second.
Second by Travis. Any discussion? All those in favor? Any opposed?
Abstain.
1 abstain. Okay, 5. Motion carries.
And I have some additional
Okay.
donations. Middle school, anonymous $200 to student PBIS. North Vernon Elementary, anonymous $50 to pay on negative lunch balances, and anonymous $20 to pay on lunch account balances. And at Scipio, Indiana Retired Teacher Association Foundation, $500 for a classroom grant, and the Scipio United Methodist Church, $100 for student meal accounts.
Do I have a motion to accept these donations?
So moved.
Okay, I have a motion from Kurt. Do I have a second?
Second.
Second from Mary Lynn. Any discussion? All those in favor? Any opposed? Motion carries. And now we'll go to a resolution approval.
Next up, I've got the standard resolution because there's more than 2 weeks between the next board meeting, and it's the resolution authorizing the treasurer, deputy treasurer to make payments and claims without board prior action to January 8th of 2026, and to allow deputy treasurer to make transfers of appropriations within education, debt service, and operations in order to balance major account classifications.
I have a motion from Travis. Do I have a second?
Second.
Second from Pat. Any discussion? All those in favor? Any opposed? Motion carries.
All right, the next resolution is a standard one for the year end. It's always done at our December meeting. It's a resolution authorizing the treasurer, deputy treasurer to make temporary transfers from a fund having a sufficient balance to help fund one having a depleted balance for 12/31 of 25 cash flow purposes.
Okay, do I have a motion to accept?
So moved.
Okay, do I have a second?
Second.
Okay, Mary Lynn second. Any discussion? All those in favor? Any opposed? Motion carries 6-0. The next, we're down to property, and this is Philip.
I'm still at it, yep. Got a presentation, I believe, for this. I was trying to get a copy for myself, but we'll just go with what's on the board here. All right, this presentation is about the HVAC proposal at Brush Creek, which was the main purpose of the 2025 bonding we just completed. So just want to give you a little rundown of why we're doing it and what we've got going on here. Performance Services has been working with us for the last 20 years, I believe, on a variety of HVAC and building issues. And this is the team that has helped us. Next slide. This is the topics we're going to cover here. Past projects, as you can see, they've helped us for looks like 25 years now in a variety, almost every building. They've helped us with energy efficiency is the main focus between lighting and HVAC and just we got audio, we got sound at the high school. So they've been involved with a lot of things. Very good group of people to work with. Next up. So we've already done this at Sand Creek. We've done it at NBE. We've got older equipment that's in the building that is not working as well as what we'd like it to, and it's just a product of time. You know, so this one's the next one on the list that had the most need being done. So we're gonna be able to get rid of the failing equipment. We're going to be able to improve the learning environment because what we're replacing, you'll see in the next couple of pictures, will make the room quieter. So it'll be easier, better for the learning process, and then we're gonna be reducing energy cost and reducing operation cost. So this is the central heating plant. That's the existing boiler, and you see the new one is what we'll be installing. This is going to talk to the computers a lot better than what the one that went in there 20 plus years ago did. Won't worry about getting too much in the weeds on that one. The next one I think shows the classroom. You can see the classroom. That's a unit that was in NVE. That's currently out of Brush. It was in Sand. I guess they're a little loud. I don't think I was ever in these as a student, so, but we'll be replacing that with what you see on the right side, which is gonna be a central unit, but it's a lot quieter. In the process of that, what you don't notice on that shelf on the right side is behind it is gonna be some piping and the type of things, but you're able to utilize some classroom space, so the teachers will be able to gain some classroom space. Every one of them is gonna be slightly different because the number of units and the length of what's currently in there is different. So that'll vary, but it will give them some space, additional space. And this is the air handling unit, just a picture what it looks like, and the new office blower coil will be connected to some of the existing stuff. So we're not replacing everything, we're replacing the things that are in more need that only have a 20-year, 25-year lifespan. Along with that's the domestic water also. Next slide. And the biggest thing that's going to help us is the control. The control panel is going to be able to give us a lot more visibility, a lot more opportunity to make sure it's doing what we want it to do. And then the second part of the proposal is a rooftop unit at the Scipio. This is for the office area. It's a lot smaller portion of the project, but it's still an issue that's been causing us a lot of problems just because of its age. And everything else, was everything at Scipio done, Roy, besides this at one point?
Yeah, that's over 20 years old.
Yeah, this is our sort of our holdout at Scipio. And I think that's the last one. Any questions? Roy'd be ready to answer them because I'm not sure I could.
Okay, this was an inform, and we'll move on to the next, the Brush Creek HVAC upgrade.
In your packet, similar to what we looked at during the bonding process, I'm asking approval for the performance service contract to do the upgrade at Brush Creek and the small one-off upgrade at Scipio.
Okay. Do I hear a motion?
So moved.
Okay, I have a motion from Pat. Do I have a second?
Second.
Second from Kurt. Any discussion? Okay, all those in favor? Any opposed? Motion carries 6-0. Okay, we'll move down to relations, and Nikki has a presentation.
I do. So I'm asking for approval for an extended partnership agreement between JAG and us. We've been working with them this first semester, and they've found funding for the second semester as well to pay for that continued partnership. So asking for approval to extend that.
Thank you. Do I hear a motion? I have a motion from Mary Lynn. Do I have a second?
Second.
Second from Kurt. Any discussion? All those in favor? Any opposed? Motion carries 6-0. And now Mandy has a presentation.
Asking for approval for an agreement between Calming Creations Counseling and Jennings County Schools. This will provide the opportunity for students who can't get counseling outside of school. Their parents are paying for their counselor to be able to come during the school day.
Okay. All right. Do I hear a motion? Okay. Motion from Travis. Do I have a second? Second. I have a second from Mary Lynn. Any discussion? All those in favor? Any opposed? Motion carries 6-0. And Mandy has another presentation.
It's an agreement similar to the one before with the Joshua Center Counseling for them to come in and be able to provide the counseling for a student at our middle school. They don't have to travel back and forth and not miss as much school. And it is parentally paid again.
Okay. Do I have a motion?
So moved.
I have a motion from Pat. Do I have a second? I have a second from Travis. Any discussion? All those in favor? Any opposed? Motion carries 6-0. Now we're down to other. Any other this evening?
Just briefly want to say thank you to our community. I know this week at our work session, we had a lot of conversation about tough things, including cost containment, and then just being reminded of how blessed we are with the community and the donations that they bring to us every meeting, and seeing another full page tonight. So just appreciate our community.
Agree 100%. So if there's none other, I will entertain a motion to dismiss. Travis makes a motion. Do I have a second?
Second?
Second by Chelsea. All those in favor? Any opposed?